Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Hour of Devastation Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Angel of Condemnation is the rare, pretty easy little snag here. This card's very strong. 4 mana 3/3 Flying Vigilance would already be good, and then tack on 2 other awesome abilities. And you got yourself a real card here, so yeah, we're going to take Angel of Condemnation. Other good cards in here, the Avenger, the Sandblast, the Scrapper, the Paincaster, and that's about it. A lot of good white cards in there, unfortunately, but I'm not going to pass Condemnation, way too good. Alright, the pick here, I believe it's just Banewhip Punisher. There's also Puncturing Blow, but this card has really impressed me a lot. You weaken something, you get a 2/2 body, and then you might even be able to destroy whatever you weakened, or maybe something else too. So this card is just very strong. Really impressed with this card. I like the versatility of it. And I mean, think of it this way: at worst, it's 2/2 black, destroy target creature, basically. So it's good. I like it. We'll take it over Puncturing Blow even, and be fine with that. Otherwise, I mean, there's Eternal of Harsh Truths. Yeah, whatever. Hour of Eternity I kind of like, but we could take the Unraveling Mummy now, possibly start moving towards a little zombie deck. Granted, our first 2 picks are not zombies, but this is one of the stronger zombie cards you can get. Plus, if you're in black-white and you're not zombies, this ability still works with itself, which is not bad. So we'll take that, probably over the Dauntless Haven, over the Stalwart. I'm fine with that. Let's just go deep on let's try and make zombies come together if we can. Well, technically there is a zombie in here, the Rot Beast, but it's not particularly good. Otherwise we could take the Desert of the True or the Desert of the Glorified. I guess between Angel of Condemnation and Punisher, Angel's better, so maybe opt towards the white desert. But there is Haven of Enduring Hope, which is actually a card I like quite a bit. And we don't need to pick deserts. This card's impressed me more than I thought it would. It's actually better than, yeah, it's just much better than I thought it would be. So I think we might just take the Haven of Enduring Hope here and be okay with that. Not a zombie, granted, but whatever. So couple zombies in here, but we got to take the Lethal Sting because I like killing things. Yeah, Lethal Sting's great. Taking over Paramount, Disposal Mummy, Dunes of the Dead, Dutiful Servant, another Ronus' Stalwart in here. I like Unquenchable Thirst, but definitely a Lethal Sting pick there. Alright, we can take the Bone Slasher now, get ourselves another zombie, because we're in the right colors for it now. So we take the Bone Slasher over the Ruin Rat. Okay. I'm on board. So another crack at the Rot Beast. I'd probably take it over Dutiful Servants, because you can cycle it. 4/2 body, not particularly impressive, but we'll take it. Well, there's a Vile Manifestation, which I'd like to make a deck around at some point, but we'll probably just take this Liliana's Defeat. Excellent sideboard card. This isn't a zombie anyway, and we, have one cycle thing? One cycle card so far? We certainly could find more, but I don't think this is quite the right deck for it, so we'll go with the Defeat for sideboard. I mean, it's still early enough where I could actually make the Vile Manifestation work, but we're in the zombie colors. It probably makes more sense to try and build towards a zombie deck. Alright, Rot Beast number 2. It still is a zombie, I guess. Well, Disposal Mummy is an actual mummy, so, or a zombie rather. So I guess we take it over the desert. We don't have any desert cards yet, and maybe we don't need them. I don't think Disposal Mummy is particularly good, but that's okay. We'll take the Scrounger of Souls here. Just perfectly fine and playable. I'd probably take the Desert over the 3rd Rot Beast. I'd prefer to not play either of them, to be honest, so we'll just take it. Alright, Mummy number 2. Okay. So we have some mediocre zombies, and then we've got a couple good ones in Bone Slasher and Unraveling Mummy, so that's not bad. We'll let the Life Goes On go on in the draft. And then, alright, so deck actually 11 playable cards. Desert's Hold is pretty excellent. So we'll take that, I think, and then passing another Haven of Enduring Hope, a Solitary Camel, a Bone Slasher. So we'll take the Desert's Hold, good removal. A little more incentive to pick up more deserts, but this is one of those cards where it doesn't need the desert to be good. It certainly gets a lot better if you do. I like it. but we'll take Desert's Hold and be happy enough with that. So now we have Mummy, Paramount, or Wretched Camel. So probably take the Paramount. It beats down a little bit harder than Wretched Camel, and I don't want to necessarily have to go after a little bit of a desert strategy. Steadfast Sentinel is certainly playable, but seeing as it's a 4-drop and you have to eternalize it to make it a zombie, I think we'll go for the actual zombie synergy card here. We'll take the Paramount. Steward of Solidarity is quite good. There's Oketra's Avenger, but I think we actually take the Steward here. This card is very excellent. Not a zombie, but spit stuff out every other turn. Pretty cool, actually. I like it. Oh, wow, another Steward of Solidarity? That's cool. So we're taking it over the zombie. No doubt about that. There's Jeru with Eyes Open, too. Which seems to go pretty late, usually. So I would like the Kinra Eternal, but Steward's too good. I mean, this is pretty excellent for us that we've got all these cool cards. All right, Lethal Sting number 2 has to be the pick. I love getting another 2-drop zombie, but we cannot pass up this Lethal Sting opportunity here. We're getting a nice little premium suite of removal here, so gots to take the Lethal Sting over the Paramount. So Merciless Eternal is a zombie. There's another Aven of Enduring Hope. Getting 3-drop heavy already, which I don't like, but I think we'll take it anyway. LSV was kind of talking this card up. Seems pretty good. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I don't really want the Camel. Aven of Enduring Hope number 2 would be fine, but we'll take the Merciless Eternal. I'll go with LSV's intuition that it's pretty good. So we could take another Defeat for sideboards, another Desert. Kind of want the Ruin Rat, because starting to get a better late game plan with the Angel, the Aven. I guess we don't have like an amazing late game plan, but I don't want the Dutiful Servants. I don't really, I mean, I wouldn't mind having another Liliana's Defeat against the black decks, but we'll take the Rat. We need a little bit more 2-drops. Actually, we do have a pretty good late game plan. We can spit stuff out every other turn with the Stewards, and then we can fly over top and deal with some stuff, so okay. Actually, Angel of Condemnation with Banewit Punisher is pretty cool. You just keep bringing it back, and then putting neg1 counters on things. I like that, actually. Take another Bone Slasher. Yeah, we're super 3-drop heavy now, but I guess I don't need to play the Disposal Mummies. Like, if I wanted to upgrade, I'd probably dump the Disposal Mummies. Just all the Bone Slashers. Okay. I mean, I'm on board. Why not, right? Wretched Camel coming back is good news. Now we've got another 2-drop zombie, so we're starting to get there. Okay. It's coming together. A lot of 3-drops, like I said, but that's okay. Okay, so we're going to take the Active Heroism over the Without Weakness. We've got some actual Exert dudes, so I think that makes more sense for us. Take the Camel now. We only have 1 Desert. Could take the Dutiful Servant because it's a zombie, but we only have the Unraveling Mummy, rather, for zombie synergy. I guess we'll take a Camel in case I want to run it for some reason. Getting another Act is good. Take the On-Color card, but we're not going to play it. So, pretty easy cuts of the Lurching. Like, I guess I would prefer to not play the Disposal Mummies, and I would prefer to not play the Rot Beasts, if possible, just because they're fairly mediocre. And we still end up with probably enough zombies, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zombies currently. We can definitely find more out of pack 3. Okay, so we can take the Doomed Dissenter. It's another zombie. I actually like this card quite a bit. It's a solid 2-drop. And then passing... Well, Inoketra's Name is pretty strong. Can we wheel the Inoketra's Name? I think we're more likely to wheel Inoketra's Name than Doomed Dissenter, because you can play Doomed Dissenter outside of the zombie deck. It's also very good in the green-black deck, whereas there's one deck you can play Inoketra's Name in, and it's zombies only. So I think we're going to hope to wheel the Inoketra's Name, or at least see another one. Although we have 19 creatures? Okay, I'm going to not risk it then. This card is like the reason to play zombies, honestly. So I think we'll take it. Like I said, this is more likely to wheel, but Inoketra's Name is just incredibly strong, especially since we've got the little 1/1 dudes. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to take Inoketra's Name here. I don't want to risk it not wheeling. Binding Mummy's a nice pickup for us. We'll take that over the Pitiless Vizier and nothing else that we really care about. So Time to Reflect is actually very good. It's a premium removal spell. We could take another zombie though. Curator of Mysteries is obviously good, but we'll take the Time to Reflect. We have enough zombies at this point, and I can always play these 4 if I need to, as I choose the mediocre. We can choose to play the mediocre zombies if we want, but let's take Time to Reflect. I think it's pretty excellent. So we can pretty easily get away with 16 lands in this build currently. Looks like Solitary Camel's probably something we want to end up cutting. So there's Festering Mummy, but I think we want another Binding Mummy. We want all these 2-drop dudes that benefit us. I do like the Festering Mummy quite a bit. And Blighted Bat Flies, but we'll take Binding Mummy. It's just more versatile for us. Lets us get by things. I like it. So probably just ditch the Camel now. Cool. Another Doomed Dissenter. There's also the Cradle of the Accursed, which we could play. It has some zombie synergies, but I think we want this Doomed Dissenter quite a bit. It's good with Lethal Sting as well. So yeah, we're passing up Forsake the Worldly and a Sparring Mummy too. All of those are good, but I think we're just going to take Doomed Dissenter and be happy enough about that. Ruthless Sniper. What do we have for synergies? We need Cycle or Discard. So we have Merciless Eternal with Sniper. There's one piece of synergy, but is that it? It looks like that's it. So maybe we just want the Sparring Mummy. Works well with the Exert. Works well with our 2 Exert. It's not that great otherwise, I guess, but I don't think we have enough synergies to ever reliably get this Ruthless Sniper online. I don't know if I'll play the Scrounger of Souls. I like having the lifelink dude, but let's keep the curve a little bit lower, stick to our zombie plan. There's also the Hone Kopesh, which I guess could be a consideration. Embalmer's Tools. Well, that's cool, but not what I'm looking for. I think we'll take the Desert here. Works with our Camel. Is that it? Oh, and the Desert's Hold. Oh, maybe I'll consider it. Another one. Probably not. Unwavering Initiate actually does make sense for our deck because it can turn into a zombie. Maybe we don't need the Ruin Rat. I don't mind having the Ruin Rat, but I don't think we need it. And, ooh, we ended up getting the Doom Dissenter back. It's kind of a gift. So, we'll take it. We're going to jam it in here somehow. And then a bunch of nothing. Guess we can hate a Shed Weakness, maybe. Don't need any of this. Maybe the cheap thing. Mummy, getting that back is great. Alright, cool. So, we're actually going to have a hard time cutting from this deck, because we have just plenty of zombies now. Probably don't need the Sparring Mummy anymore. Keep the curve a little bit lower. Maybe we don't need the Haven of Enduring Hope. Just all the zombies. Alright. Unfortunately, the only actual... Well, I was going to say the only actual zombie synergy we have is Unraveling Mummy, but that's not true. We have the No Catcher's Name, too. So we have a pretty solid-looking little brew here. Maybe we don't need the active heroisms and we can just go super deep on zombies. Well, I have to make extra cuts anyway. I was thinking cut the active heroisms because we kind of just don't need them, which is true. But we only have to make 3 cuts, so I'll figure it out. We'll get it all figured out and squared away here. I kind of like having the active heroisms because it just lets you beat in, and we have plenty of creatures, so it just feels like we could pretty easily cut 3 creatures, and it's probably 2 Sparring Mummies and an Haven of Enduring Hope. That way our curve is low. We still have just oodles of zombies. I'll probably still run the Sunscorched Desert because we're not super color intensive. We have 1 double white. How many zombies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am counting these. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 sort of. 13, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. And then our removal looks pretty excellent too, because we've got the double active heroism combat tricks, we've got time to reflect, Catcher's Name to finish the opponent off, double lethal sting, Desert's Hold. Yeah, this is pretty solid looking. I like it. It's a synergistic deck, not top heavy. And I think it looks pretty good. So this would be 8 black, 7. Maybe if we're playing 16 lands, I don't want to do Sunscorched Desert. I do like getting the extra damage in, but oh, whatever, I'll run Sunscorched Desert. I don't care. So I guess we want slightly more white than black, right? So 8, 7. Yeah. Okay. So I can do this. This deck looks fine to me, actually. Low curve, my style, pretty aggressive, cool synergies. All right, I'm on board. Here we go. Black-white zombies. We'll see you round 1.